Why do the most empathetic, successful, and stable people often end up with the most chaotic, destructive partners? Society tells you it's because you have low self esteem, or maybe you like to fix people. That is a lie. Toxic people, narcissists, Machiavellians, energy vampires don't hunt weak people. There is no sport in hunting the weak. They hunt high value targets. They hunt people with a surplus of empathy, resources, and reputation. Today, we are decoding the grand plan behind the phenomenon. We're going to expose the specific psychological mechanism used to convince a sane person that they are the crazy one, and how your boundaries are weaponized to make you the villain in your own story. This is the anatomy of the good person trap. Phase 1: Weaponized progressiveness and the insecurity hoax. Let's tackle the most insidious tactic first. It's a move I call the preemptive strike on instinct. Here is the scenario: you see a situation that is objectively risky. Maybe your partner is maintaining a friendship with an ex who clearly still has feelings. Maybe they are putting themselves in environments fueled by alcohol and late nights with people who don't respect your relationship. You, being a logical person, set a boundary. You say, I'm not comfortable with this. It invites disrespect to our union. In a healthy relationship, this is called communication. In a toxic dynamic, this is the moment they pull the trigger. They don't argue the facts because they would lose. Instead, they attack your character. They will label you insecure, controlling, toxic, chauvinist, or backward. By framing your reasonable boundary as a moral failure or oppressive, outdated thinking, they put you on the defense. Suddenly, you aren't talking about their shady behavior anymore. You're not frantically explaining how you aren't a controlling misogynist. You're working overtime to prove you're cool and secure. And while you're busy defending your character, they get to keep doing exactly what they wanted to do. They have successfully disabled your alarm system by hacking your desire to be a good person. Phase 2: The Saint Complex. Why does the good person stay? Because of a psychological exploit known as the sunk cost of virtue. You pride yourself on being understanding, loyal, and resilient. You have a scientific or spiritual streak. You believe you can understand the root cause of their bad behavior. She had a bad childhood, or he's just stressed about work. You are appealing to their better nature, but you're dealing with someone who operates on power, not mercy. Every time you understand their abuse, you're not healing them, you're authorizing them. They learn a simple algorithm: create chaos, play the victim, watch you clean up the mess to prove your loyalty. You aren't a partner anymore, you're a battery. You provided the fuel, be it money, status, emotional stability, that allows them to live a chaotic life without consequences. Phase 3: The Reality Distortion. The final nail in the coffin is projective identification. The toxic partner cannot handle their own shame or badness, so, like a hot potato, they vomit it onto you. They will accuse you of the very things they are doing. If they are cheating, they'll accuse you of looking at others. If they are lying, they'll accuse you of being secretive. Over time, if you hear this enough, your brain's reality testing breaks down. You start to self police, you walk on eggshells, you stop seeing your friends because it's not worth the fight. You have been colonized. Your mind is now occupied territory. So, how do you escape? You must understand that nice is not a strategy. In the wild, if you're nice to a hungry tiger, you're just a nice meal. Kill the desire to be understood. They understand you perfectly, they just don't care. Stop explaining your boundaries, enforce them. Reject the labels. When they call you insecure for spotting a threat, just laugh. Recognize it for what it is: a tactical distraction. Your gut instinct is superior to their gaslighting. The walk away power. The only move that wins the game is not playing. There is a grand plan for your life, and it does not involve being a side character in someone else's drama. Stay sharp, stay sovereign. So, if you have ever had your reality twisted by someone you trusted, drop a comment below and subscribe to HurshMind, because we don't just watch the game, we deconstruct it so you can win it.